You are looking at a laptop that does not try to compete on looks or hype. Instead, it focuses on something far more important for most users: stable everyday performance at a reasonable price. This is the Lenovo V15, a 15.6-inch Full HD business-style laptop powered by the AMD Ryzen 5 5500U processor. It comes paired with 16GB of RAM and a 512GB SSD, running Windows 11 Pro out of the box. On paper, this is clearly aimed at productivity users who care about speed, multitasking, and reliability more than premium design or gaming features. The first impression is very straightforward. This is not a thin, flashy ultrabook. It is a functional, no-nonsense machine built in a matte black chassis. Everything about it feels intentional for work use. It is the kind of laptop you can imagine sitting on a desk in an office, a classroom, or a home workspace without drawing attention to itself. Once you open it, the 15.6-inch Full HD display gives you a clean and practical viewing experience. Text looks sharp enough for long document work, spreadsheets are easy to read, and video content is perfectly fine for casual viewing. It is not a color-critical panel, and it is not trying to be. Instead, it focuses on comfort and usability, which is exactly what this category is meant for. The core of the experience is the Ryzen 5 5500U processor. Even though it is not the newest chip on the market, it still holds up very well in real-world usage. It is a 6-core processor designed for efficient multitasking, and in practice it handles everyday workloads smoothly. Browsing with multiple tabs, working in office apps, attending online meetings, and switching between tasks all feel responsive and stable. What makes the experience better is the 16GB of RAM. This is one of the biggest advantages of this configuration. It allows the system to handle multiple applications at once without constantly slowing down or forcing reloads. For users who multitask heavily, this makes a noticeable difference in day-to-day productivity. Storage speed also plays a big role here. The 512GB SSD keeps the system feeling fast and modern. Boot times are quick, applications open almost instantly, and file transfers feel efficient. This is one of those upgrades that you do not fully appreciate until you use a slower system again. In actual daily usage, the Lenovo V15 feels consistent and predictable. It does not try to surprise you with extreme performance spikes or flashy features. Instead, it focuses on delivering a stable experience every single time you turn it on. That reliability is what makes it suitable for long-term work or study use. The keyboard is clearly designed with productivity in mind. The inclusion of a numeric keypad makes it especially useful for users who deal with data entry, accounting tasks, or spreadsheets. The typing experience is comfortable enough for long sessions, with decent key spacing and feedback that does not feel tiring over time. The trackpad is simple and functional. It is responsive enough for general navigation, scrolling, and basic gestures. Most users in this category will likely pair it with an external mouse, especially when using it in a more fixed workstation setup. Connectivity is one of the practical strengths of this laptop. It includes HDMI for external displays, RJ45 Ethernet for stable wired internet, and multiple ports for everyday accessories. In a time where many laptops are removing ports to become thinner, this machine stays practical and business-friendly. It is clearly built for environments where reliability matters more than minimal design. Performance from the Ryzen 5 5500U continues to be one of the key reasons this laptop makes sense. It is not meant for heavy gaming or professional-level creative workloads, but it still has enough power for light photo editing, basic video editing, and older or less demanding games at low settings. For productivity-focused users, it stays well-balanced. Thermal management is handled in a controlled way. Under normal workloads, the system stays quiet and stable. When pushed harder, the fan becomes noticeable, but not distracting enough to interfere with work. This balance helps maintain consistent performance without overheating issues. Battery life is practical rather than exceptional. It is designed to support a typical work or study session without requiring constant charging. For office environments, classrooms, or home setups where charging is accessible, it performs comfortably within expectations. What stands out most about the Lenovo V15 is not a single feature, but how everything comes together in a balanced way. It is not chasing premium aesthetics or high-end performance benchmarks. It is focused entirely on being a dependable daily machine that handles real-world tasks without unnecessary complications. For students, office professionals, freelancers, and general users who need a reliable Windows laptop, this configuration offers strong value. You get enough performance for multitasking, enough memory for smooth usage, fast storage, and business-friendly features all at a price point that stays accessible. In the end, this laptop is not about excitement. It is about consistency. It is designed to open quickly, run smoothly, and stay out of your way while you get your work done. That is where it quietly succeeds. If your priority is a stable, fast, and practical laptop for everyday productivity, the Lenovo V15 delivers exactly that without overpromising or overcomplicating the experience.